Hi guys, let's see, I've been sleeping all day. I just woke up at like 2 in the morning, which is crazy, but anyway, so I got on here, thought I'd talk a little boxing. I had no intention of recording. I literally just hit record. But I want to show you guys something. We're going to read comments today. I'm going to, reply to a lot of comments, give, you guys shout outs and all that. And by the way, a shout out to Michael Montero. I've been talking to him for a couple of days. I'm going to be going on a show pretty soon. Talk a little boxing over there. I'm excited about that. We've been texting back and forth. So you guys stay tuned for that. Go over to his channel, give him a like, give him a sub, check him out. But I want to show you guys something here, okay? Likely spam 1,845. So a lot of your comments are going to my spam box, and I really don't know why. And you guys know I've made the complaint that YouTube is like taking away my subs, and I know they are, and I found out one of the reasons why, because if your account is considered spam, here I'll click on it, they will basically unsub you from my channel. So all these comments you see right here, these are legitimate people that I know and I talk to, right? Yes, some of them are spam, like this guy here. Here's a big fan, right? Long time listener right here. The channel sucks. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, we know that Canelo is full of drugs. So I don't know. They're considering all of this spam. Okay? And that says 10 months ago, 1 year ago. And the thing is, I went through and I approved a lot of them because there was like 3,000 comments. So anyway, there's this, all this weird stuff going on with the channel. One day I got 10,000 subs. The next day I got 9,300. Then I got 9,500. Then 9,400. It literally changes dramatically overnight. So anyway, so we'll go to published comments. This is what you guys actually see right here. Okay, so I'm going to reply to these comments. Okay, who do we have here? Elton Plata. Anyway, shout out. Undeniable proof of why Canelo gets credit for punches that doesn't land. He's flashy. And that's one thing I brought up in my video. We were talking about the Golovkin Canelo fight, and he gets a ton of credit for these punches, and there's a lot of flash, kind of like a Lomachenko, right? A lot of pitter pat, 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 boom. They'll kind of set up a shot with like, jab, 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 right, left, and then this quick little combo, and then they'll do a full power hook, whatever it may be. But they're getting credit for all that, and that's something Canelo has learned, because that way, they can justify giving him that round. The judge can say, oh well, he threw like 3 or 4 combinations, and but then the fans like, well, yeah, but they didn't land, or they barely land. So anyway, that's a very good point. Shout out is that Adrian. Okay, damn, I would have loved to see Prime Mayweather and Loma. That would have been awesome. And you guys check out my last video, the Lomachenko video. That would have been just an incredible fight. I don't know, man. That would be a tough one. Look, Mayweather can always find a way to win, right? And being the veteran that he is, I think, he might be able to pull it off because, just because he's a veteran and he could hug and hold and grab and run. I think there would be a lot of that, a lot of hugging, holding, grabbing and running, and probably get awarded the round, especially in Vegas. So, but either way, would be a great fight to see. Now I would love, the pretty boy Floyd, to fight, Lomachenko. Like none of this money Mayweather crap. Like we're talking about the original Mayweather. That would be awesome. Okay. Joe Cool. Shout out Mr. Joe. Excuse me. He said in the Linares fight, Loma stuffed his shoulder in the second round. Plus, Linares secretly trained for Loma for a year, which is why he called him out. Linares is a great fighter. Yeah, he is. He's a great fighter. Nice guy, all of that. But yes, I didn't mention that in my video because if I included every little detail in my videos, they would be an hour long or 2 hours long or whatever. So I try to just kind of boom, 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 get to the quick bullet points, and then so but anyway, it's a great point. It's why I have the comment section so you guys can fill in the blanks. So thank you. Okay, Mr. Genius, Loma best pound for pound. Agree. Top 3. Okay. All right. Half Moon Hill. Shout out. I think hashtag Loma gets his full something credit. Oh, is that a credit card? Gets his full credit. He is pound for pound. I don't want tune-ups. What if either lose his tune-up fights because it could happen. That's very true. You know, we're talking about, we want Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko to go right into a fight whenever they can. We don't want tune-ups. Number one, you know, then it would be like 2021 before we get a meaningful fight. Number two, they could lose. I mean, it's a very good point. Okay, shout out Menalosa Menalosis, right? Okay, agreed on all points, as I usually do. And shout out, sorry I butchered your name. It's becoming an interesting fight due to Loma's age. Okay, Lopez isn't just isn't just powerful. He's big, young, something beating him. And okay, yes, the age, it does concern me. The 32, right? He's 32 years old. I mean, a lot of wear and tear. You know, so that is one of my main concerns for Loma right now. Is that he might get old overnight. I mean, the guy is like training like a beast. I mean, every single day. You know, so I'm a little worried about that. But anyway, thank you. Okay, Kimiko, whatever. It's all about skin color, nothing else. That is why. Lopez is shook. Loma is going to stop him late. I don't know what you mean by that, but shout out. Okay, Ryder Man, I personally think that Lopez will be heavily reliant on trying to land the big shots. And you're right. He's going to be headhunting. And the question is, if he catches him, it could be bad. I mean, kind of like when he got caught by Linares. Okay, let's see. I don't think that Loma is going to allow Lopez to get comfortable. Another very good point. Dude, you should start up a YouTube channel. You know, a lot of boxing knowledge. You know, we can tell you have just a way of writing and things like that. You know, sorry guys, I just like literally just woke up, so I'm like still like I got shit in my eyes and I can't focus. But shout out Ryder Man, you're absolutely right. Okay, I think he does get the praise and respect he deserves. I think he'd pretty much be in most real boxing fans' top. Yes, but he's not a household name, right? And he does get a lot of praise and respect, but not on all platforms, okay? And there is a divide in boxing media, whether you guys can admit it or not. There is. Like I said, you take a Gervonta Davis, you can go to these bigger boxing channels. And I thought about this, guys. I mean, hear me out. Okay, they're not the gold standard. We always refer to Dante's boxing ego. Who are they? You know what I mean? Like we always say, well, they don't talk about them. And I do. I thought about this the other night. Like I said, they're not the gold standard in boxing media. Channels like mine, like Michael Montero, real, true, hardcore boxing channels. We are the gold standard, not these clowns. So, I need to correct myself on that. Okay, Grady, shout out Grady. I want to see Loma whip Devin Haney. You and me both. Look, I don't like that comment that he made. I will never let a white boy beat me comment. I mean, look, no need for that. And you're only feeding, the clickbait channels out there, with comments like that. And really, look, it's like a flash in the pan, a comment like that. And you're not gonna do anything, for your own brand, your own name. Meaning Devin Haney, right? He's only hurting himself, is my point. Okay. Thanks for not making the videos 1 hour long. I was talking about how I could get on here and talk for hours, and I try not to. Okay, let's see. He needs a good rivalry. I don't know. I think he's doing it right, not rushing his weight gain. Typically, the casual boxing fan doesn't pay attention until they start racking up highlight reel knockouts, and that's what I brought up. Anyway, shout out Trent. In my video, I did say, the boxing fans, they only hang on to these guys that are pushed by these big, commercial platforms like DAZN or ESPN or Top Rank or Golden Boy, whoever, and meanwhile, the truly talented guys are left out. Look at even like a Sergey Darbianchenko, right? He's a good fighter. I wouldn't call him but he's fun to watch. He's a true boxer, if you like technical fundamental boxing. But, before, Daniel Jacobs, before Gennady Golovkin, a lot of people out there that really didn't know who he was or who he is, okay? Let's see. Wasi, shout out. Okay, Loma's a great fighter with a pretty much undefeated pro-amateur record if you don't count the Salido loss. He's fought great competition, has taken out the top 4 in the lightweight division already. Now he just has to take out the young ones. I completely agree. And I think when boxing comes back to life, when we come back online, I'm hoping these guys put together meaningful fights. They should, right? Okay, Maurice, I am terrible with names. Sorry, Jones. Anyway, shout out. Okay, fight Haney, fight Haney, fight Haney. Who do you want him to fight? Beat up the racist. Don't be scared. Dare to be great. Well, look, again, I don't think Devin Haney, he's good, sure, but who has he fought? I've already broken down his resume. There's really not much of a resume there. So, again, I don't understand why he's even being talked about. Well, I do know why, because like I mentioned earlier, because he makes these outlandish comments and he makes headlines. I mean, look, here's the thing. There was a weird study I watched recently where most boxing fans only will read the headline. Like when you're going through Google, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be, YouTube, typically you read the headline, right? So a lot of these boxers and their managers and their promoters, they know that, therefore they try to, put out, these like catchy clickbaity headlines. So, but anyway, shout out. Gary Murphy. Loma's like nothing I've seen. I've seen a lot come and go over the years. You're right. He's getting nowhere near the recognition he should be getting. And he's really not. I mean, look. Loma will be considered like one of the best boxers of our generation, of the decade. And, 9 out of 10 people have never heard of him. And we're talking about the casuals, the crossover fans thing. So anyway, I'm trying to really support him on the channel. Hopefully you guys will back me up with that movement. We need to. Because here's the thing, guys. You have to realize, these careers are short-lived, meaning, he's 32. We only got a handful of fights where we're going to see a good prime Loma, and then it's going to go downhill. Mark my words. He'll probably be like a Pacquiao. He's so great, even when he's only operating at 70%, he's still going to be awesome, but, we really need to support him now, is my point. All right, Ronnie, another fight I'm looking forward to. Ryan Garcia Linares. That fight would be fire. P.S. This video is dope. Thank you, my friend. Shout out, Ronnie. Okay, Mr. Orange here. Mr. Orange. LOMO. The mini Gennady Golovkin. Yes, Loma is the new mini Gennady Golovkin. Okay, no doubt. Just mean general and dominant fighter boxer. Yes, you are absolutely right. Okay, Jones. Don't disrespect Loma like that. Gennady Golovkin is a bum. Career started ending horribly. I'm not going to reply. Shout out, Wizard. And thank you for all you do to the channel, for the channel. Really, I greatly appreciate it. Okay, he wrote Loma is king. Okay, Noel, but he ducked Pacquiao. Pat called him on being willing to come back down to 135. He should take the fight. You're right. He said, oh, he's old. I wouldn't get credit. I wouldn't get this. I wouldn't get that. But okay. We could apply that argument to anyone. Like we could take like Lopez, say, oh, he's green. Who has he fought? Who has he beat? So come on. Really, Loma. That's one thing. Like I said, I give Loma 3 passes. That's one. That's one mark against Loma in my mind. Okay. Shout out again, Trent. Okay. John. I always say Comet, but I believe it is Chomet. Okay. So first off, congratulations on having the channel moving along nicely. The rest of those bums out there. We're trying to make a living off the channel. You're doing it the right way, making a living and doing the channel on the side. Now, you're right. Let me tell you guys something real quick. Now, have you noticed I don't even put commercial breaks in the videos anymore? Have you noticed? Go back in the last 90 days, find me one commercial. Just one. They're not there. Now, I'm going to start doing it again. Why? Because I need to start covering fights. I need to make money. Also, I'm probably going to start like selling t-shirts or whatever, but not to make a living, I don't want you guys to pay my damn light bill. I'm a grown-ass man. I'll pay my own bills. I want to start covering fights. That's it. I just want to make enough money on YouTube, whatever it is, Patreon, merchandise, whatever, to go cover fights and bring you guys like awesome footage. That's it. Any money left over, I'll donate it to a boxing organization, or whatever it may be. You guys tell me, I'll donate it to a charity, in your name. I don't care. I'm not here to make money. I'm here because I love boxing. I'm passionate about it. And if I wanted to make money in boxing, it would not be on YouTube. I would go work for a promoter. I've already been offered jobs like throughout different media companies and things like that. I'm not going to say who, but I've been approached by many people, for employment that I turned down, because really it wasn't a whole lot of money. Number one, number two, I have a steady job. I don't want to mess it up. So, but yes, thank you. Shout out, John. And my friend Eric, a very, very special shout out to you if you're listening. I know I've been babbling for a while, but Eric recently did something very nice for me. So God bless you, brother. Thank you. And you know what I'm talking about. And I truly appreciate you, man. I really do. And I was going to say it, but I don't want to reveal any of our private conversations. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what did Eric have to say? I think Loma is going to pick him apart, and late in the rounds, he's going to stop him probably with a devastating body shot. Yeah. You know, I thought about that because the thing is, like I told you guys, Lopez, he's ballooned up, right? He had a gut, you know, kind of a double chin going on. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say the channel, but a YouTube channel made a video about him, kind of a before and after. And, you know, he's really ballooned up, you know, kind of has that, you know, puffy face going on, you know, like I said, the double chin, you know, so I don't know. Shout out Elizabeth. Okay, Loma will make Lopez look stupid, but I don't think Lopez will take the fight. He will find a way out and postpone as much as possible. And I even wrote here, I think you're correct, my friend, because look, right now, he's not in good shape. But then again, if the payday's there, he might, you know, so we'll see. Joe Cool, wait, he can't make it any longer. If he actually makes a fight, that will be his excuse when he gets slaughtered. Yeah, he'll say, oh, I've been off for a while, ring rust, been, you know, overweight, you know, I had to cut a bunch of weight, you know, it was basically a fat camp, not a training camp. We've heard it all before. Okay, I cannot pronounce your name, shout out. If the judge admitted he made a terrible error, then how come the decision wasn't changed? Well, let me tell you why. Even Abel Sanchez touched on this. He said, okay, number one, there's only been a few decisions in boxing that have been overruled. Even a blatant, clear-cut robbery is very hard to get overturned, okay? So it's a waste of time, one. Number two, it costs money. Number three, you know, if you fight them, you're never going to get a decision. You're probably never going to fight in Vegas again. You're basically declaring war against, you know, these big organizations. So that's why. It's like, you've heard the term pick your battles. You know, it's a losing battle, unfortunately. So that's why. I mean, that's why they didn't fight it. Okay? He says, it's not going to be an easy skills. I think this will be the hardest challenge. I don't think he can play with Lopez like he did Walters. I don't know. I mean, you know, Lopez, he's quick, you know, he's powerful and all that. But on, you know, as far as like fundamental boxing, I would call him average. So I think he can play with him, you know, but he's playing with fire, okay? That's what's so intriguing about the fight, is watching Loma play with him, but, you know, it's like playing with a shark. You know, you might get bit, right? Or poking a bear. You know, you can dance around and poke, but eventually, you know, he might bite your ass, right? So that's how I see the Loma Lopez fight, all right? Ronnie, let's see. I agree, Lopez is tough. Little blanker, but I think Loma is going to outclass him quickly and take the win out of his sails. True. Look, I even think Loma might get a TKO. You know, probably a body. He's gonna work that body, you know, soften him up, and there you go, right? Okay, shout out to Meek. Loma will not play with Lopez. Wrong. Let's see, what video are we talking about here? Yeah, this was my undeniable proof that Gennady Golovkin won the Canelo fight. You guys check it out. Okay, agreed, Gennady Golovkin needs to knock out Canelo. Okay, he said, I'm the truth. Thank you, Josh. Shout out, my friend. Okay, Christian, I thought we were over this. Nope, not yet. I will never be over that. And here's the thing, you know, we're talking about legacy. We're talking about someone's, you know, future and things like that. You know, you guys are like, you know, what's the big deal? Well, it's a huge deal. You know, that'd be like saying it's one of the biggest middleweight fights of all time. That would be like saying if there's, you know, like take the Patriots and Deflategate. You know, we can look at the NFL or whatever. If there's any corruption, you get, oh, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal. You know, this is like boxing at its pinnacle, at the peak. You know, like I said, one of the biggest middleweight matchups of all time. You know, maybe not the biggest, but, you know, top 10, top 20, whatever. You know, so yeah, when there's corruption, it's incredibly unfortunate to the boxing fans in the world, right? So yeah, you know, so just say, you know, get over it. You know, you can't just say, oh, get over it, right? No, not when there's corrupt. Look, even at an amateur level, it doesn't matter. These corrupt, biased judges, they need to go, right? They need to be held accountable. Okay, Jose, in your dreams, body. In your dreams, body. I think he meant to say buddy. In a third fight, your wife... Your wife, Gennady Golovkin, will get KO'd and sent to the hospital. Well, Jose, okay, first of all, it's B-U-D-Y, not body. Okay, in the third fight, your wife, Gennady Golovkin, will get KO. It should be KO'd, E-D, okay, and sent to the hospital. You mean sent S-E-N-T. But anyway, okay, shout out Jose, whatever. It's all good, brother. We love you. We love you. Okay, finally made a peace with these 2 fights. Now you're going to get me all worked up again. I'm good at that, man. Look, I am one of the best shit stirrers on YouTube. You guys know this, okay? I mean, look, I should have been a lawyer, right? I missed my calling. Okay, Jose, you clearly don't know jack about boxing. Look, you know what, I was going to read this comment. Basically, he's accusing me of, like, hating on Mexicans, but look. You guys know, half my family is Mexican, okay? I've dated beautiful Mexican women. Most of my friends are Mexican. I live on the Mexico-Texas border. I work with Mexicans. You know, I eat with them. I hang out with them. Like, that is such a dumb comment. Like, anytime, you know, anyone tries to pull the race card, I just like, man, get out of here with that crap. And I did comment to them, but whatever. Anyway, pass. Biased. Shit, I'm not biased. I'm 100% legit and fair. Okay, Adrian, how dumb do you sound? You're arguing over 1 point. At this point, you lose all credibility and your clickbait lost your... What do you mean arguing over 1 point? We're talking about a 12-point card. Okay, you got 12 rounds. So yes, arguing over 1 point, that can change boxing history. So what do you mean? How is that dumb? That's like saying, again, we can talk about baseball. That's like, oh, you're arguing over one point. Yeah, 1 point can change everything. It can change the history of boxing, and it did. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just a dumbass comment. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. Okay, Half Moon Hill. We all know he lost. Gennady Golovkin should have got the nod. True. Let's see, Elton. How I scored Gennady Golovkin, Canelo 2. Let's click on that. Okay, you got Golovkin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got a 7-5. Yeah, okay. I agree. Anyway, guys, I'll probably leave it at that. I just want to get on here and babble for a little bit. You know, whatever. I know no one's going to watch, but yeah. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate, you know, everything you guys do for the channel. Let me click on that real quick. Click on that, check out my videos. But yes, I do appreciate everything you guys have done for the channel. You know, it means a lot to me, really. I mean, I wouldn't do this if you know, people weren't out there watching, you know, so thank you. It means a lot. And by the way, like I said, here's, you know, my video on Lomachenko. You guys, you know, check it out. I put a lot of hard work into that, a lot of research. Now, I did want to elaborate. You know, I wish I could have added a lot more to it, but then, like I said, the video would be like, you know, an hour long. And I know you guys don't want to sit here and listen to me babble about anything for an hour, you know, so, but there it is, guys. Let me hit pause. So, all right, guys, I'm going to hop off here, sub to the channel, and, you know, I need to start mentioning that more. You guys, please, at least hit the damn like button. And look, I put a lot of work into the channel. I don't ask for money. I don't monetize. I don't ask for, this is like free content, free entertainment, free news. It's 100% free. So just all I ask is you click a button. All right, guys, we'll see you probably in a few hours.